Agape, agape is what we need. Agape, agape is what we need. Agape, agape is what we need. I hope that theme song woke you up, Kipsters. I hope you're ready to learn another lesson about agape. Today we're going to talk about a black, beautiful, brilliant young woman who showed a lot of agape to her community and still is showing a lot of agape to her community. Her name is Angela Davis. Mr. Wood, what's her name again? Angela Davis. However, before we talk about how she showed so much agape for her community, we're going to remind ourselves how we can show agape at home. The reminder of showing agape at home is next. Are you ready, Kipsters? I promise, Kipsters, we're going to talk about how we can show agape at home. Ask your parent how's their day going, whether it be your grandparent, your uncle, your cousin, your sister, your brother, whoever it is. Just ask them how their day is going so you can show agape while being at home. Also, you can help your mom, your dad, your grandma, your granddad, your brother, your sister, your cousin, whoever take out the trash. You can make sure you're following your parents' direction. You always want to make sure that you listen. Make sure that you always have your ears open and that you are listening. You can help your parents make their bed or your bed. Your grandparent make their bed. Your uncle make their bed. Whoever. Just helping making beds and doing small things often show that you care. Also, you cannot forget one of the most important things to show since we are on break. Giving your family endless amounts of love. Whether it's smiling, giving them hugs, telling them I love you. You always want to make sure that you show your family love while you're at home. And also, who knows, if you're a jokester, you like a good joke. Mr. Woods like a good joke. So your family might like one too. If you're a jokester, just crack a few jokes. And it might lighten up the whole entire day. Up next, Kipsters, we're going to talk about how Angela Davis actually showed so much agape to her community. Are you ready, Kipsters? I don't think you're ready. We're ready, Mr. Woods. Okay, let's talk about Angela Davis and how she showed agape. So, Kipsters, Angela Davis was also an activist. What's an activist, Mr. Woods? An activist is someone who sticks up for themselves, and they stick up for the right of their people and their community. And Angela Davis was an activist. You Kipsters can be an activist, but if you see something, then say something to an adult. That way, you're not only showing agape, you're being an activist, and you're showing love for your community, such as Angela Davis. Also, Angela Davis fought for the rights of black and brown people. So she fought for the rights of people who look like me, people who look like yourself, your parents. And also, Angela Davis was taken to jail. However, don't get alarmed too quick. Angela Davis wasn't taken to jail over a bad thing. She was taken to jail for sticking up the rights for her people. And sometimes when you stick up for the rights of others and yourself, sometimes the general community does not like it. However, if you want to show your community so much agape, you too can become an activist. Also, Kipsters, Angela Davis showed her community so much more love other than being an activist. She was also an educator. Mr. Woods, what's an educator? It's just a fancy word that Mr. Woods likes to describe to talk about a teacher. Angela Davis was a teacher. She helped students receive a quality education by being a great teacher, and she wrote books to help inform people of their rights. So don't forget, Kipsters, this week's lesson is on Angela Davis and how she showed agape. However, don't forget that you can show agape at home by showing endless amounts of love. Also, don't forget that Angela Davis was an activist, and you can be an activist too by seeing something. If you see something wrong, you say something. That way you're showing yourself agape and your community agape. And also, Kipsters, don't forget our theme song. Agape, agape is what we need. Agape, agape is what we need. Thank you for tuning in, Kipsters. This is Mr. Woods logging off. You have a great day.